Oh, jeez. You know what? I have the distinct impression that the past hour has not actually been streaming. My apologies to everybody. This is P2H's Dream Workshop, apparently. Uh, I'm I'm having some fickly problems with YouTube at the moment. Uh, I'm using a goddamn FireCrest build. Hey, it's pretty cool though. I like it. It's not great yet. I think I gotta work on it. The classy FireCrest. It's pretty nifty. We'll go over it as I fight these rogues. Yeah, classy FireCrest. We get it. Here we go. Yeah, stats. It's a 4-5-6 build. We might get a little weird a little later on with it, but we're using skill power mods. Whatever stats that get me to these stats, it's fine. Pharaoh's Mask. We're using a 5-piece. We're not getting the 6-piece bonus, but we're using the 5-piece. So we can use the Pharaoh's Mask. User can run and shoot their weapon while burning. It's very sick. I enjoy it. Weapons. MDR. Gets this. It's whatever on the Vicious and the Meticulous. We're using the Distracted here. Damage increased by 18%. That partners with the 4-piece FireCrest, which is a lot of damage. It's like 33% damage right there. And then the other thing we're using, which is a close range strategy. When I ignite myself on fire, I can still shoot. Thus, the Warlord. Self-preserved, unforgiving, play rough. These two kind of coexist together alongside self-preserved. I maintain my low health levels, and I do a lot of damage firepower-wise, especially the things that are on fire. But we're having some issues, some difficulties. But that's beside the point. The main thing here is that people can run adrenaline is the thing that I'm running into right now. Adrenaline's a big deal. It's causing me issues. It's adrenaline is a talent you can run, one of 4 talents. You can pick in your K button thing there. And it's 7 seconds of immunity. Predmark builds don't suffer from it because they don't care. But for FireCrest, they immunize your shit for 7 seconds and you're in trouble. Big problem. So there's tough tibbers out there, my dudes. See if he comes in. Go. Oops, I hit my menu because my left hand still isn't working. Cool. That's okay. Oh my god. That's fine. The idea there is I probably should have just ignored the fire turret. I can shoot while I'm on fire. Would have been a nice surprise for him. Hold on a sec. Let me give that another go. But you pretty much can't face tank anything with this build. In the first place, I really wouldn't want to do that anyways. You end up with on a lot of cover trying to avoid damage. It's cool. I like doing that anyways. That's kind of a thing I'm into. It's what I do a lot of. Hey. Hey. Yep.
Warning. You've disavowed inhibition and unlocked its rogue.
Boop, 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 boop. Back to check. Yeah, so it's a lot of indirect fire, right? Grenades, fire turret, incendiary whatnots, you know, you gotta give them the business, etc. It works out nice, it's not bad. Get them pretty good. Only problem is the immunization effects, you know what I mean? It's all the stuff that you can't avoid. So, one of the things I was thinking about changing immediately with this build was going into the actual 6-piece of this build. Giving up on the ability to ignite myself, because there is almost no point in being able to fight face to face anymore. There's too many builds that are way stronger, way better at it, and they've given everyone so many options as far as preventing your fire. It's not worth it. It stopped being worth it. Because it used to be the blue, right? The blue and the green. They used to have to medkit out of it and then take it on again. Or they would use the blue and be immune to it for a short amount of time. Or they would use the green and then they would still take on the fire again. It'd be much like a medkit. So it was mostly just blues, right? Signature skills. But now with that freaking talent, they have two options. They have medkits and they have the blue. So it's just... And medkits are so... in comparison, it's just... You ruin the whole build just with one talent. You counter me. It's just rough. I can't live with that. So I think what we're going to immediately do is I'm going to roll back and change this build 6-piece. And, I'm gonna bump up my electronics. Only thing now is I need to figure out how I want to run this build. Do I want to run it as the 448, or do I run it as a 538, or do I run it as the 358, where it protects itself? Or I could go all in on that electronics, just go crazy. I don't know where I want to go. See, traditionally, I've always seen this build as like a balance between firearms and electronics, but I can't see it working like that for much longer. It just... You can't phase tank anybody. If I'm gonna use it like that, then it has to be one of those ranged... Think like Deadeye, think... Lone Star with the LMGs, like you gotta hang back and you drill people from a distance sort of deal, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna run FireCrest 6-piece, hey Sky, yeah, sorry the stream's an hour late. Apparently I didn't have the code in OBS correct, because apparently YouTube had changed it on me, so I'd been streaming for an hour to oblivion, so that was my bad. I was on here for an hour, just to no one and to nothing. But that just means we're an hour in, so maybe we're gonna already be on the good stuff. Who knows? I'm just kind of recapping what I've already done now. I don't know. I feel like a madman. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? Oh, boy. You know what? We may as well commit. So, I've played this build yesterday a little bit. I tried a few things. They weren't really working for me. But if my game plan is to never, ever fight anyone directly, and to be the biggest coward on the planet, which I'm not against. This actually feeds into the channel pretty well, into our mentality. Maybe this is just the thing to change up the way I play a little bit, so I stop base tanking, stop doing this. I can use stamina. No. No more. No more stamina. We're gonna do firepower and electronics, and we're gonna like it. We're gonna be terrible. We're gonna hang back. We're gonna make people very angry with us. And it should be good. Only thing now is to decide what weapons we're gonna run here. Firearms, yeah, the knee pad, stamina. I don't need you. We're not doing stamina. Stamina doesn't exist. We don't even want the firearms. We're going all in. This is it. This means war. I'm gonna make this build as aggravating as I am on the microphone. This is essentially a support build, right? If anybody has had any experience with electronics builds in the past, you probably already know that even when you have a strong heal, it's very difficult for you to handle counters up close and personal with anybody like a striker. Oh, pretty much anybody. Goddamn sniper could probably take you on within 10 meters. But, the idea here is to just not fight and still win. Just set up situations where they're after you and they just walk into their own demise and make it as miserable for them as possible. Hey, no worries. I'll be over there in a minute, Drolik. I'm just readjusting a build. Give me a second. Oh, wait a minute. I picked up a classified somewhere? Hey! SMG pistol crit damage. That is... Actually, we're still getting rid of that. That is not good. That's pretty terrible. No worries.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
I don't want to hear it from me. Alright. Alright.
Best deals in the city.
Okay. So... We're almost there. We're almost there. You got it. Let's see. Let's do...
Alert, an agent has left your team.
Let's... Oh, he's doing his global event. That's fine. Mask. We're going to change firearms to electronics. And we're going to roll the mods back. Solid. Okay. Cool. Now I want to see what my... Oh, I still need like 2. That guy? This guy. This is 9. Alright, that's the guy to do. Okay. Alright. That's good. Looks good to me. We're up there. 8,000. Rest of it's gonna be firearms. We're gonna change our strategy completely. We are now the biggest coward in the dark zone. By design. doing now? We're doing what, 200k on these things? How much does this guy do? Hey, hey, ooh, ah. Let me tell you a story. Wait a minute, I did it wrong. Second. I mean, these do 200, so it's not that far off from these guys, and it still does fire, but come on. I want to see this work. Might try a 5-piece relentless backpack healing off your turret. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that might be a strategy worth employing for PvP, because this fire bullet stuff, you gotta have something that has high RPMs, and you probably should have stamina so you can hit them and ignite them. You probably don't want to even go into firearms. All you are is essentially like a fire bullet demon. All you're doing is crowd controlling everybody with fire. Your job is not to deal damage. Your job is to deal fire. So, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way I need to do this. Let's reroll things a little bit so that I'm so it'd be like a 3, 5, 8. I don't know. Eye on my turret. It's blah. It's blah. It's a blah. Blah. I say blah. So we're looking at stamina. Not gonna be able to pull the warlord off anymore. Unforgiving, probably not that either. Big Al, what do you got? Even if I did that, that wouldn't work either. Do I have a bolt frog? No, I don't think I have a bolt frog. Some high RPMs. RPM? Nah, the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun, nah. What? I suppose maybe the Tommy gun. The thing is, we're trying to defend the turret. Trying to defend. It depends. It depends how we do it. It's about volume. You're trying to get out as much as you can. I don't know. I mean, there's always the idea of rolling back my electronics just a little bit, too. We could just do 7K. I think we should dedicate ourselves to the, Airburst Seeker and really irritate. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, I've been having success with this Airburst, right? It's been igniting people. It's been cool. I do enjoy it. I don't know. I think the problem is because we're running into people, especially strikers and what have you, who have adrenaline. Adrenaline is giving me an ulcer. I'm not a predator build, right? So I can't get around this thing. It's a nightmare. So what I have to do is I have to work down people's med kits from a distance, and then I can take them on. I can't really do much myself until they're out of med kits because of this fucking thing. Then besides this thing, the original problem was because people ran these survivor links a lot. You can be immune to everything for however long. But I could deal with that because it was a signature and you didn't have it all the time. But now you got this guy? Are you kidding me? You combine that with the combat medic? Fuck. I'm dead in the water. So, like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying here, huh? Yeah. Stamina? Is it stamina we want? I thought it was gonna be firearms and electronics, but it might be stamina just so we can run off, survive long enough. A very cowardly build. And utilize the fire bullets. I don't know. No. I have mixed feelings, 16-6. I mean, I do enjoy the idea of using that backpack to make the turret heal me. But one, the backpack nowadays, the heal you're not gonna get a lot because the turret doesn't do the kind of damage it used to do. I mean, this is just barely doing what it did without a lot of the upgrades that FireCrest would give it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't. It's very, very fickle right now. Very, very fickle pickle. Find myself in here. Oh, you know what? I could re-roll this Unforgiving on Big Al. This guy right here. I know it'll mess me up for any sort of striker build in the future with this guy, but I think we're over that. I'm gonna do. Actually, I have that other striker on me, so we'll be testing that at some point too. The Centurion striker build. That's in the future. But let's reroll this Big Al real quick. We're gonna use this guy because Pancho was using Big Al, and I think if I have something else, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 16-6. It's a different animal when you're in the dark zone. Self-preserved, crits heal. No. Eh, eh, eh. Maybe a 4-4-8? Determined? 4-4-8? That's not, you're not dedicated to anything but lower stat boosts. And any amount of firepower would be better than nothing, really, at this point. Determined? What would I run with with a 5 stamina and max electronics? What's a stamina electronics look like? Something like commanding, right? No, that's firepower. I think it would be, what it would even be? I don't know what abilities, what abilities are on a stamina electronics build. I'm gonna take determined though, for now. This list. That Unforgiving is on a stamina build. I think Unforgiving might have too high a firepower roll. Yeah, firepower I think is the problem on Unforgiving. Yeah, see? You can't go, Competent Intense Plume. Is that right? Yeah, Competent is, but that, I think Competent is firepower as well. Yeah, let's see here. Deadly. It's firepower. Competent. I know I have competent in here somewhere. One of the. I don't normally run competent, so it's not something associated with this channel either. So it's a. I got it. So, oh, you know what? It's on the shotgun. Oh, I just saw it. But it's on the shotgun. So there you go. Yeah, low firearms. Yeah, it's under 3K, so you can auto proc that with just your holster. And I think you can get away with it without, yeah, with the holster, just the holster. So it'll be fine. Because right now I'm running a, no, I'm not even running the Pharaohs anymore. We're doing the full kit, so that's fine too. We're adjusting, we're changing, we're growing. Okay, so that should be fine, but I think, yeah, we'll go from the firearms to the. Do we need to bring in the damage? Are we? Because the idea is, oh, deadly. But the deadly is, deadly. Deadly is, Idea behind Deadly is the 4K. Do we want 4K? Do we want like a 448? Is that the idea? I wasn't sure. That's the thing, is I'm not sure if I want to do a 448 or if I want to do a I don't even know if I can pull. Oh, I'm missing mods. That's why my stats are all fucked up. This is where we are without the rest of the mods. We're at 438. You think so? A 358? I was thinking the same thing. Because I wanted to run a cowardly build. I think 5K is like the minimum now. The minimum you have to be at to be a coward in this game. Turret at 13. I could actually boost my skill power. I think we should still boost the skill power a little bit. We're at 250. But I think we'll still use skill power mods. So what I'll do is I'll dip into here and I'll pick out some skill power mods. Let's find stamina skill power. Stamina skill power is in here somewhere. Alright, one. Then we need 2 more. Because I could grab stamina HP, right? That would increase my longevity, but the idea here is to have just enough. Just like you're saying, Plume, just enough to survive. Because really, the idea is not to take any hits. Yeah, I mean, I have them. The thing is, I have mods. I store them on my gear. Not, stamina skill power, you see? This is how I do my bank. This is how I conserve space. This is how I do it. I'm sure there's probably better mods too, even. I don't think I have all above 60, 260, and whatever. I think they're all around 258 and above. I probably should check the vendors and optimize my mods one of these days. Oh, is that where they're at? Okay, max. They're both. Okay. So the stamina ones.
Don't be
So I gotta check the vendor list to go find those.
When you're ready to buy, I'll be
See, that's
here.
half the reason I never do it. I never check the vendor list. You're not wrong. I mean, it's probably a thing I should do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reroll these firepower ones too. Yeah. Fix these guys. See, that's gonna check the other gloves. Maybe I can. SMG, crit, chance, skill. I think this is the guy I would I can reroll this SMG for LMG. I can still have crit chance. Yar. Yar. I think so. That's the one. So here we go. I think this is the move. To stamina. I'll look it up a little later. I mean, this is still just a prototype. Testing theory here. We're not necessarily trying to maximize its chances of success. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that's the only reason to have it anymore. I mean, the turret's not the greatest anymore because they nerfed the shit out of that. They did the same thing they did to shields as they did to the turrets and FireCrest, right? It's the same deal. They took a skill, They nerfed the ever-loving fuck out of it so that no one but one build could stand a chance of using it. And then even that build is struggling to make it work outside of like one particular type of build, right? Like if you're not running the 9k shield, you're kind of running a half-assed, like, hard to function shield. And then you're not really contributing too much to the fight outside of your buffs. Like, you're just a wall that walks around and goes, I hope I'll get hit with something, and then I don't know, it's bitter. That's all this is. This is just me being bitter again. My apologies. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you know what I did? I rolled those other fucking gloves because that's the way this fucker works. You know, I don't appreciate the way the inventory and this table works sometimes because I think I just ruined those gloves. They're stuck to assault rifle damage. If I ever do an MDR build, I can use them. But I would have rather been able to roll something other than the firearms on them. I don't like misusing a second roll like that. So this is the glove. These are the gloves I wanted to roll. I wanted to roll these guys for stamina. This is the thing I wanted to do. But because when you do the initial switch, it doesn't take hold in this table for some reason. This table stays on the original item. I think it does it just like your item list does. Because when you change your equipment, it stays on that one list with the item at the top for a little while until you go through another menu and then it readjusts itself. So I think that's the same way this menu works. It takes that initial value and it fucks you because this is not what you wanted at all. You just gotta watch what you're doing is what I'm saying. Just be careful. Make sure you're actually changing the thing you want to change before you change it. Because you don't necessarily have two different gloves like I do. Oh, I need to open a couple boxes. Might be able to optimize that real quick if I open these real quick like. It's fine. Well, I'm all set now, I think. Tacticians, man. I miss tac healers. Tac healers were cool. Kinda mad at Alpha Bridge right now. I made an Alpha Bridge this morning just on a whim. And I would have thought the exotic pairings of like Valkyria and the Devil's Heel, like that would have been cool if the third free thing would have passed over, but strictly because they're exotic items, the set bonus overwrites. It's just the way the game is scripted, that they don't want you to pass on an exotic free ability. But those guns don't have exotic free abilities. They have the set bonuses. So wouldn't it make sense in those cases to be able to get that extra talent? I don't like Alpha Bridge. I did it on a whim because I had all the pieces, so I got the 10 thing. But I also like the thing that plagues me now, Sky, is that Alpha Bridge, your primary and secondary weapon are the same category. This shtick here, I like Valkyria, and I also like the Devil's Heel. So I was like, well, now I'm tempted to test that mechanic. The thing I already knew about Alpha Bridge was that the third talent, if it's exotic, could not be shared to another gun. I knew that already going into it. But because of the Valkyria and the Devil's Heel, they have a third talent that's normal, right? Oh, maybe not these guys, but the Hilder in the air, like responsive, right? Can't share it. Can't share responsive. Does not happen. Best list for gear and weapons for sale I found in Google Vision. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it updates every update thing that they do. I'm familiar. The thing is, I know where it is. I know where all that stuff is to find it, and I can't. For some reason, I can't be fucked with to go and solve my own issues. Maybe 4K. Is this the thing? Is that what I want to do? I run this big owl. I'd run the, just under 4. Not gonna use the Warlord anymore. Don't think so. Oh, well, I could technically run Warlord. I wouldn't know how. Wouldn't know how to ask for directions. I'd have to know where I was going first. I wouldn't even be able to describe that much to anybody. It's a nightmare. I think we are gonna put firearms mods. Can I get away with that? Does that happen? What's the number I'm going for? 800? 60s? No, I gotta do a roll. It's gotta be a roll, right? I don't think I can get away with it. Trying to be a sneaky Pete, and I don't think I can get away with it outside of a roll. Have to take the stamina. Do that either, though. What can I do? I wouldn't be able to trigger it anyways because I'd move the stamina. What am I trying to do? What's this? Who? Vicious. Can't do that. Liberator. Get away from me, Liberator. You disgust me now. There's Competent. If only I didn't have Brutal. Oh, maybe I could run that temporarily. Yeah. Who knows? Other Warlords, Brutal, Focused. Focused is interesting. I don't think I could run that for the FireCrest, though. When no skills are on cooldown, your weapon damage is increased by 10%. You know what this is good for? Focused is great for smart cover. Smart cover doesn't start cooling down until after it's done with its active duration. So it's not on cooldown until it's done, which is nice. That's a nice little tidbit there. There might be a few other abilities that are like that too. Turrets are not. That's why I don't want to run it, because I think it's technically on cooldown once you've cast it. So I don't want that one. Technically on cooldown. Technically. I think we're just gonna run the LMG. If we're gonna do that, I think it's fine. We're just gonna be dominating with the big Al. Be fine. We'll just focus on Big Al, and maybe we'll throw an MG5 or something in there for fun. This guy, huh? That's the guy. That's the one, Danielson. There you go. We did it. The classic. You hit him with the classic, huh? There he is. We'll bump up the roll real quick. I don't know if we're gonna get away with this. Feels like we're not gonna get away with this at all. I may have to drop my electronics a little bit, which will make me sad. This is fine. Firearms. This idea was to keep it at 8K. Yeah. For the electronics bonus to be maximized for versus NPCs. But we can... It's NPCs, who cares, right? No, it's... Who's gonna miss the bonus that you have against NPCs other than people who exclusively fight NPCs, right? You're not gonna... You still have... It's not as though you lose the entire bonus against NPCs. It's like you lose like 20%. And it's a 20% chance. So you still have like an 80% chance. It's a crazy bonus. It's still a great bonus. Like, I don't want to hear it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Just don't, when it doesn't proc, I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. Get it. And then they're just gonna, like, they're gonna get rid of it anyways. They're gonna have that stupid immune shit anyways. Stupid adrenaline. How come, you know what, how come the FireCrest doesn't have the same thing that the, not Hunter's Faith, is it Hunter's Faith? It's the bleed, the Pred Mark. How come Pred Mark, can bleed through, immunized people? Huh? And FireCrest is based on also a stat element, and now it cannot burn through and immunize. That's bullshit. Favoring this guy. Favoring your bleeds over this guy who's based on fire. This guy's based on fire. Piece of shit. That's a dick move. That is a dick move, developers. Fucking, and you took away my turret. You took away all the turret damage. Look at my poor turret. I'm dumping. Look at my skill power. This is crazy skill power. Look at this shitty turret. Ah. And then on top of things, this guy got a crazy nerf last patch. Like, or even 2 patches ago. So this guy's practically useless as it is. You're not one-hitting, that's for sure. You're not even 2-hitting, 3-hitting anybody with this thing anymore. Kidding me? You bastards. Ooh, you devs. I come over there, I boop you. I give you a bop. Bap! Right in your noodle. You piece of shit. I can't believe you done this. Can't believe you done this. Alright. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm better now. Got that out of my system. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, too, is I'm gonna be doing a lot of fucking trolling with this build as it is. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you folks. This is gonna be almost exclusively a troll build. A lot of running, a lot of douchebaggery. It's... Yeah, people are gonna be real upset. I mean, real upset. Yeah, I was diving for firearms, right? It's, stamina. I'm alert, I'm awake. You don't need skill haste. At this point, we don't need skill haste. You have when you have skill power like that, you skip the skill haste. Not necessary, my dude. Yeah, yeah, they you gotta believe they're done. As soon as the new one's out, they're throwing all of this shit away as fast as they can. Yeah, well the problem is you have all these players that are bored right now because they're done getting all their shit. Now they're doing another week of this stupid fucking grindy stuff, and no one wants any part of it. They're done grinding. They want nothing to do with it. But they're like, yeah, this is what people want. The fireworks at the end. Fireworks. Fireworks, people. This is how we end a month of global events. Do a whole week of global events. Except it's the same fucking global events all over again. We'll keep cycling these global events until the game's dead. 'Cause that's fun for everybody. That's exactly what everyone wants, right? That's what you guys are into? I heard that's what you guys were into. Let me roll crit chance on the mask too. Fuck it up. It doesn't have the fire resist, but I don't think that matters. I think I want the crit chance. That's crit chance, right? I just picked crit chance. Yeah. That's crit chance. Yeah. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, that's everyone's gonna end up in the dark zone because they do need that div tech, right? They have to. They have to be in the dark zone. They have no choice. They will be there. They will be extracting. They'll be collecting div tech. Oh boy, that's great. Well, the thing is, yesterday and today, I have run into nothing but PvP groups that are doing the manhunt thing. They're camping checkpoints. They're camping the safe houses, and all they're doing is they're just smashing everybody who comes in and out of them, and that's all they're doing. They're not turning them in. They're just being schmucks, right? That's the thing now, because everybody's bored. They don't want it. They don't want to do their 4v4 or their 8v8 because the matchmaking in those is a fucking joke. So like, I mean, I don't blame them for trying to find something fun to do, but they're coming in and they're just causing problems. Wrong place. You know? Yeah. Oh, was that? At least we're experiencing a similar situation, right? I guess that might be across the board now. Yeah, so that is unsurprising. Crit damage. Yeah, so that's what happens. You have a month of fucking global events, and then you're like, big finish, we're doing events the whole fucking week, and nobody wants them. Cool. Here comes everybody in the dark zone to fuck off for a while, I guess. It's like, you're not helping me. Not helping anybody. Making it quite miserable in the dark zone just because you guys can't fucking think of something new to do in the meantime before Division 2 comes out. Like, do something. Like, dedicate yourselves to some cause, please. I can only fuck with these people for so long. There's a lot of them. And the other half of the problem is that these fuckers love aim assist like nobody's business. They don't like losing. They don't like losing. It's tough, dude. They bust out those hacks like nobody's biz. They're not happy about losing, so it's been an issue for me. I'm kind of upset that I didn't have the past hour recorded because I would have had some nice footage to send to Massive of some hacker bullshit, but now that I realize that I wasn't streaming that part, now I don't have that footage, but like it's not helpful. It's not helpful for me for Massive to keep doing this shit. It's just aggravating their user base. I don't know. I mean, they're shitheads to begin with, but like you don't have to encourage their dickbaggery by doing fuck all in the global events. Like they would stay away from the dark zone and do whatever if you kept them occupied with things. Look at the birdie, please. I'll take that. That's fine. That's good. I think we're good here. I think this is it. Here's what we're gonna play with. Here's the build. we're Hey now. Hey Plume. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with talking shit down, up, left or right. I can be winning, I could be losing. I could not even be involved with that fight. So long as I have the opinion that you deserve to be given the business, you will receive it. There's nothing wrong with that. Fuck it, dude. Here's where we're at. Here's where we're at, buds. If I had enough to roll to optimize, I think I could still pull off that electronics where it needs to be. But right now, I'm not. We're not there. But, if I mathed it out, I could. 60, and then we're back another 20. Yeah, we could pull it off probably, right? Oh, that's kind of close on all of them, except for those two. Maybe. Might be able to barely clear. Whatever, fuck it. Here's where we're at. Let's do the actual build part of the video, right? Let's get the next 10 minutes out of the way. Or 5 minutes, depends how quick I do this. Start at the top. We're at the 4. We're at the 4. We're at the 8. This is a 448. If you could do it better, try to, dummy. Trying to hit that fucking 8,000 for this guy, but I don't care enough to get it right. I still like having it up high. I know I'm not getting the full bonus, but it's on NPCs. I don't care. It's just NPCs. Who gives a shit? You care that much, do it. You friggin' PvE players. Get it done. Do better than me. Do it. I trust you. I believe you. You can run something like talented on your guns or something. Get your electronics even higher. I believe in you. What I'm trying to do is just be a jerk in the dark zone, so it's not a part of my business. The guns I'm running, I got Big Al here, determined and swift. The cover shooter it's the natural third exotic. This guy's going to be dealing out fire. That's all his job is. Big Al is going to light you up. It's a lot of RPMs right there. I would normally run it with smart cover, but we're going to run things a little different today. The other gun I'm running is this MG5. Slightly slower, deadly competent, self-preserved. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Fawn's voice. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. it's fine. It's whatever. Forget about it. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't need your bullshit right now. Okay, I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can so we can just get to the fucking with people in the dark zone. That's all I want to do right now. I don't care. This is horse shit anyways. This whole stream's been hot garbage. Stupid thing hasn't been working. Dream Workshop, everybody. Yeah, that's the idea, Sky. Yeah, that's someone who knows. That's how you're supposed to do it. You don't even have to fight anybody. You could be 1v4 and you could be cutting that rope. Best believe. Yeah. Here's the stats. As far as your major attributes minors. I'm fucking trying, Tunza. Give me some fucking here it is. Here's your attributes. You want the damage resilience. This shit is the baller as fuck when you're lighting yourself on fire. This is good. You take less fire damage, and Pred builds hate you. Put that in the title. It's clickbait as fuck. And then you've got, you want the crit damage. This is when you're trying to, get your firepower and your skill power. This is supposed to be a split, but we're not going to do that today. Fuck them. Here's the health. You're supposed to do that on your knees. Why are you not doing that? That's your fault. You're not doing that right. I know there's no shock resist on it. You shut up. Do your own stream. Piece of shit. Here's more health. You could do crit damage if you really wanted to go out of control and never take any responsibility for your life. I got burn resist in here. The other thing you could run here is burn resist, but I already rerolled these two and gave up on that. Crit chance. That's commonly a thing that you want. It is working as intended. I showed you the other build. You ran it with the Pharaoh's Mask. You threw the fire on yourself. That's part of the build. You ignite yourself. Self-ignite. Widen this shit up. It's real good. Gonna like it like that. I'm actually gonna do that this week, but we're gonna start with this. We're starting here. We're starting with the basic, easy peasy, this is what you're expecting build, okay? This is why everyone wanted to look at this build anyways. You get close to whatever they're all expecting and you go, ooh, ah, and then this week I tweak it to the way I want to play it. It's gonna probably be a 5-piece where I ignite myself regularly. And I run like a, yeah, no, I will. Boom. No joke. We're going to dress as a cleaner, and we're going to run the Tommy gun. We're going to be running a Tommy gun with responsive, unforgiving, and carefree, and I'm going to ignite and blow everyone out of the water. Not wrong, Toonza. Let's just get on with it, right? Let's go find somebody. Let's make a friend. What,
Agent, we're getting
you got
word of
Division,
supply drops
Tunza?
landing,
You want to get on
but
here?
they're arriving in the dark zone.
I am going to fight.
But I'm not quite sure what.
Give me a minute.
One
Let me go
thing's for
find
sure,
somebody.
You better get there
Oh,
before
you
the
got
wrong
trouble
people
over
get their
here.
hands on what.
Tunza, if you got Division for PC, get in here. Get on my friend list. Get in this party. What are you doing?
Because I got a feeling it's not pasta and blankets. Get
Yeah,
on
I
it,
know
Agent.
you, Division. That's why you're on my channel right now. But I need to know, are you on PC? Are you on console? What are you doing? Let me know. I'm coming over here because I see this thing's agitated. I see it's red and irritated. Someone's been scratching at it.
Transmissions jammed.
And I want to meet them.
Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering dark zone.
So where are you at? Are you on console? Are you PC? If you are console, which one are you? Are you the PS4 or Xbox? The shit's on sale everywhere. I think it's like $15 for the whole kit and caboodle at this point. Let me know, Toonza. If you're on PC, throw me on your friends list. We'll hang out. Do nasty, nasty things to people. Oh, you should have been on my team, bud. Oh
Update.
no.
Supply drop is
Oh
being
no, I don't
granted
have my
nearby.
thing anymore.
Warning. You've disavowed a division.
I don't have my Pharaoh's mask. This is horse shit. That would have worked. I lit myself on fire. Oh, you son of a... Oh, now I gotta kill this guy. You son of a... Give me a moment. Cover to cover gives you the damage boost. Reload, cover to cover, give you the damage boost. You're talking about mechanics here, okay? Now you're igniting him again. He's not getting that shit. He's dead. Look at him go. Look how much damage you're doing. Oh, I'm getting hit again. Is that a different player? Oh, I think we're good. That was his stuff. We're good. There it is.
Supply drop claimed.
I missed my Pharaoh's mask already. This shit sucks. You see how you ignite yourself on fire all the time? You gotta have that Pharaoh's mask. When you're dealing with fire, you're igniting everything all the time. You love Pharaoh's mask. Pharaoh's mask is your shit. Pharaoh's mask, I'm telling you. And then it gives you that option to self-proc not only your airburst, but your own set of 6 grenades that you can have. You can have up to 6 of those fuckers. So I'm going to start collecting those while I'm at it too. I got to think about that. But that is a huge play. That's big. That's a big deal for you. Only problem is that adrenaline won in the blue buffs. So you just got to manage people at a distance at first. So you play your range game. They come up to you, then you manage your turret game. So think about it in stages. Start thinking of your fights in stages. So stage 1 is your, good fucking question. Why don't you ask the devs who didn't use Pharaoh's Mask as part of the FireCrest build? Huh?
Alert. Supply drops will expire in
Buddy.
30.
That's not how this works. I'm gonna add you. 'Cause this is how you get a mule. Join me. We'll get it together. Let me add you. It's gonna make me miss it. Oh, buddy. We're dead. Ah!
Hey, here's our chance. Blast that robot shit.
At least on fire now.
Update.
So I had the
Supply
grenade
drops
out.
have
That was why he
expired.
wasn't getting revived. And now I got a mule. Check that shit out. I got a mule, my dude. Check that shit. Easy peasy. Made a friend. They tell me you can't get mules. Strategy is invalid. Fuck everybody else. Ain't real. Got a mule now. Wrong every day. Come on, Emoji Movie. I like your name, Emoji Movie. Top selling of the summer, family friendly. This is how I'm gonna get. He's gonna put me over the top. Emoji Movie. I'll put that in the tags. I'm sure there's some sort of overlap. Holy shit, that's a tactician build. Sick. No wonder he was struggling. But I'm thrilled to be with one. This is a very powerful moment. I'm emotionally moved. Oh my god, Big Al. Big Al. Stand up! Stand up! So we've already seen why Pharaoh's Mask is a big deal. Like, just, if you're dealing out fire, it's probably important for you to have a bit of the, not only fire
Area
resist,
secure.
the exotic damage resist, and the, Pharaoh's Mask. Well, think about what you're giving up with when you move from the 5 to the 6 or the 6 to the 5. With this Big Owl, I get those fire procs pretty consistently with the fire bullets. It's a 2% proc, but you have 110 fucking bullets in an expanded magazine. Or 121. Check that shit out. That's pretty good. As the meme always says. It's pretty good. Right? So you gotta think, like, if you want to proc, but wouldn't that be a 6-piece FireCrest that's firepower oriented, right? You would probably want both your ammo procs, so the backpack, and the chest piece. You'd want the ammo on both of those, because Big Al chews up your ammo like a motherfucker. So you wouldn't be able to have a whole lot of burn resist. But you could be that guy who just spreads fire. It's a freaking flamethrower. You can do it. Damn, dude. Look at this. Look at this guy and his oh, it's so good. His tack build. Look at the bleed. Oh, man. I like it. I like this guy's tack build. I'm happy to have run into him. I don't see very many tacticians, man. Nobody runs tack right now. A very sad day for tack. Oh, come on. Come on. That's the other thing that fucking happens. 6-piece, everybody explodes into a fire fucking ball. And you can't... Oh my god. Damage increase on the fire bullets. I don't know what it is exactly. I just know that they're set on fire. I just know that they're set on fire. I don't know how it's comparable to bleed. I don't know what the deal is. I couldn't tell you. But the thing is, the 6-piece blows people up.
Area secure.
And if they're close to you, then you set yourself on fire. And if you're running the 6-piece, you don't have the mask. What's the point? What's the point? Oh, it's terrible. It's awful. It's no good. Makes me want to rip my head off and throw it down an alley. It's terrible. Can't, dude. Like, Pharaoh's Mask is so huge to me. When I think FireCrest, I think Pharaoh's Mask, right? Because that's the thing. Hell, I used to think Pharaoh's Mask and Championship Gloves. Sorry about that. I used to think both of those, because if you had the Championship Gloves, you could insta-proc your fire grenades on yourself. You didn't have the timer, so people could roll out of it. Like, fuck, dude. This new FireCrest is just infuriating the way it's set up. So it's meant, the way they have it set up, it's meant to be a long range. Because you can't use it up close, because if they blow up, you set yourself on fire. So, mechanically speaking, you're supposed to be out of the fight. You're supposed to be away from everybody. And then, additionally, shouldn't have too much health because you need the firepower to match the amount. It's so fucked. It's so fucked. It's a glass cannon, but you can't take direct fire.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's almost like they want you to do one of these. They want you to do like a, this. They want chain reaction. They want this guy. They want demo expert. They want you to get kills off of explosives and indirect fire and your skills. It almost feels that way, right? They want you to have like 5k firepower and 8k electronics and 3k on your stamina. Depends how you PvP, my dude, because if you PvP like I do, then sure. Are you a coward? Do you like to run away and cause people immense amounts of distress and discomfort? Then yes, this may be the build for you. I'm enjoying it, personally. Honestly, it's gonna depend drastically on how you build this thing. Between whether you make it a 5 or a 6 piece, and whether you go into the turret or whether you go into the bullets. It depends heavily
Area secure.
on what you're emphasizing about this build. Because, right now I'm playing a very cowardly build. I'm playing the coward's way. I'm playing a 4-8. This thing cannot take anybody on directly at all. I run. I hide. I don't do it. I'm not here for the dignity nor the respect. Everyone should know that by now. But I do get the job fucking done. I do a shitload of damage. My turret's doing 13k a second. But you can't do that anymore. There is no shield, right? We used to have shields. There used to be a FireCrest shield build. We don't have it anymore. It's gone. It's dead. They fucking killed it. Fucking devs. Because we were invalidating content. You have to remember, we were invalidating their content with our shield builds, so they invalidated all our shield builds. So now you have to find a new way. You gotta find a new way. You can't tank with this shit. At least not the traditional way. And I fear for those who want to run it in the close range, in the what I'm calling the responsive range, right? The 10 meters or less. Because we still have all these strikers. We have Predmark, we have Nomad. Those guys dominate that responsive range right now. And while crowd control does a great job against Nomads, it does a great job against Striker, that we're mostly talking about crowd control in the sense of you are also a Striker and you're crowd controlling another Striker. That's normally in the context we're talking about it in, not a build that is built around a crowd control. So, like, they end up using things like that talent adrenaline, and they completely negate your fire for 7 seconds. That eliminates your damage buff your firepower damage buff, because they don't light on fire. And then it also negates the burn that your turret does because they're no longer on fire. It's a shit show, really. So another person who actually ran the FireCrest shield build. That's sick. I never really knew too many people who did. I think you're the first person I've met who ran a FireCrest shield build, to be honest with you, dude. And I play on PC, and I feel like I was the only person doing that. At least on PC. But if you're on console and you're doing that, then we are of the same thought, just not on the same console. That's awesome, though. Yeah, I feel like that was one of the strongest builds in the game, honestly, was FireCrest shield build. One of my favorite sets ever. You could zone people so bad, they couldn't do fucking thing. It's absolutely brilliant. But we can't talk of the past, right? We gotta talk about the present. Because I could reminisce about that shield build all day, but we gotta talk about what works now. And it sure as shit ain't shields. Unless you're a D3. I'll pull out the MG5 when I'm not on cover. That'll work. Liking that. Got on it. I'm running a crit, a high velocity. That's fine. I can run that.
Area secure.
Alright. I'm gonna take him through the tunnel, then I'm gonna flip him in DC-8. Unless he wants to call it in now. Fucking FireCrest, man. So this whole week's gonna be real weird because it's gonna be the FireCrest week. And I'm gonna do some really wild variations on this thing. Because just because this build can be many different things for many different people based on what it does, right? So, like, just looking at it from the text, right? Grenade capacity, fire turret, weapon increased versus fire stuff. Cool, whatever, who cares? Actually, that's a huge deal. But fire capacity, fire turret, whatever. Yes, cool. Bullets have a chance to cause burn 2%. So you have 100 rounds, 2% of those are going to burn them. It's actually probably a better than that. From what I noticed, it's like more like 30%. Burning targets also have a fiery explosion. That's crazy. And NPCs, whatever. Who cares about that? That's NPCs. But, so you have this, like, you have this firepower element. That's a big deal, because that's like base damage, that's crowd control, that's kind of, that gives you like a process of how you deal with enemies. It's like, are they on fire? Okay, that's who I'm shooting at. That's, okay, do I have my turret out? It gives you like a process to the fight. First comes the Seeker Mine, because that's my long range. I shoot at them with my Big Owl. I ignite them further. I make them waste their medkits. And when they get in a little closer, I switch to MG5, out comes my fire turret. Fire turret's doing work. They get a little closer, out comes the fire grenade. That manages my alleyways, my corners, my blind spots. You gotta, like, it gives you this process that you apply to every fight, and depending on what you're emphasizing, certain points are going to be when you're looking for the kill, when you're looking to disengage, when you're looking to, like, it's just, it's one of these builds where I feel like the amount of effort you put into, before you engage is immensely important to the success during an engagement. Like, it's just one of those, like, we're not fucking Striker, we're not Predmark, we're not, like, one of these fucking, like, I hit them 10 times, they bleed, they die. That's not the build, right? That's not how we do it.
Warning. You've disavowed a division and unlocked as rogue.
Do it like that, right?
30 seconds till
I put down the thing, I do the bleed, the fire, I do the cover to cover after the turret's down to get my damage up, I hit him with the Big Owl, and I cut the road.
Got the package.
Yes. Just, we do it right. I don't know why I put my own stuff on there, but I think I was just excited. And now my Seeker's out watching my back, right? I don't want this. This is gross. That was well executed, right? Had the crowd control, had the damage, burned right through his signature skill. Had everything we were looking for. And now my turret's back because of my how high my electronics are. Turret's back in no time. Turret's back as soon as the turret's out. Essentially. Oh my god. Did everyone get that? Did everyone catch everything I said? Is that about it? Did I cover everything? I don't know. Kind of went on a crazy ramble. Fucking exploded. Okay. Ah. So,
rogue status no longer active.
to recap, running the 448. Control build. Do a lot of damage with my stuff, my skills. I hang back. My damage back, doing cover to cover, and hitting the fiery guys. I stay out of trouble. Whenever they start shooting me, you hide. You're not supposed to take damage. That's not the point of this build. You let your skills do the work. After that, everything else is pretty much a cakewalk. Just be as big a troll as you can. Run around and hide. Don't fight anybody. No dignity and no respect. There will be other builds that will be more dignified than this. Be more face tanky. I think I'll run a 6-7.
Confirmed. Cargo secured.
673 that uses the incendiary airburst to self-ignite and to manage areas. Fire turret will also be involved in that one, but that is a turret that is meant for crowd control only. It's not meant for damage. All this set really does in that case is make it so that the turret can manage a wider area for you. So it's more like a zap turret. Now you're tasing people at long range. In this case, you're burning them at long range. So it's nice. It's a nicer fire turret. But you're more utilizing the fact that you deal more damage to on-fire units. I'll show that off later.
Successful extraction complete.
Today has been about this guy. This classy FireCrest. That's what it's been about. Yeah, classy FireCrest. Yeah. So, classy. Classy FireCrest. We did, is that about cover it, everybody? I mean, I don't know if anybody's still there or not, but, I think that's the spectrum of everything. Sorry about the, YouTube not recognizing me stream like the first hour. Sorry about that. That was weird. I'll do a week of this guy. Each day is gonna be really weird, so I might put these also in the Dream Workshop, thing. I may or may not. I think I'll put them in the actual week. My daily stuff still. It's just each one's gonna be so different. I don't know if I should do that or not. Maybe just spend like the first 10 minutes each day talking about big differences between the builds. I don't know. But you saw how it worked, right? It just, you let your turret do the work. That's the whole point of this. The turret and your firebomb. And if those fail, you're pretty much fucked. 10% more skill power when you're not taking damage. Yeah, I mean, that's a way of boosting it, but at a certain point, you're getting diminishing returns on skill power. There's only so far you can take it before it stops being helpful. And it's, you know, I don't think I'm there yet. I think it's actually in the 3Ks somewhere. I think it's like 350 or something like that. But it's, you know, it depends. It depends how you want to do it. But you sacrifice so much, right? Like, that 10%, you're also giving up like 150 stats. I should have like a talented gun. I gotta check my inventory later. Maybe I'll have a talented gun somewhere I can use, like an LMG or something. But, that guy I'm getting... But, even then, like, we're still only talking about electronics-based FireCrest. FireCrest doesn't have to be electronics based. You can spit in the face of the devs. Be like, I don't want your fucking electronics fire turret bullshit. I just want to deal more damage to fire targets. Give me that MDR. Yeah, the range of the turret. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, the turret has more range. You can give it... It has more health, too. A little bit more health, I think. But it's... again, it's a mixed bag. Like, especially in PvP situations, because people can EMP it. They can immunize themselves. They can take an adrenaline out and hit this adrenaline thing. They can, like, there's so many options for dealing with FireCrest right now. It scares me to run this build. It makes me nervous.
Attention. Leaving dark zone.
But I think if you partner this build up with other sets that do status effects, like, I think if you, me and Poncho had talked about this earlier, you partner this guy up with, say, a Predmark. Oh yeah, I already got rid of it. But you partner it up with a Predmark. People are using their medkits to cleanse. They're picking either this Predator's Mark bleed, or they're picking your burn, right? Either way, they're getting crowd controlled at some point. So I think it's just a matter of who you're working with. Again, electronics builds are support builds. You should be on a team. I got away with it because I was one-on-one. I ambushed the guy. I knew what I was doing going into that. I'm used to what I'm doing. I really shouldn't get away with such bullshit. If I actually attacked a rope solo, I don't think I can win. Strictly because anyone who actually takes shots on me will realize how wimpy. You know, I have no toughness. I'm really relying on the fact that I'm burning them for long periods of time. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of tempted to try this guy. Just once. Right? And look at this base damage. It's so stupid. To hit somebody really hard with that. Oh shit, I was running this too at the time, wasn't I? Chain reaction demolition expert. Whoops. Put that back on there. That wasn't overly helpful. Might keep chain reaction, because that you can use that for your what is it? The seeker mine. That's not terrible. Yeah, let's go get murdered real quick. Let me show you why this doesn't work. What's this? What is this? Why are there so many? What's this? Now? Know who you are? You. You're calling that in because you called in a faker. Called in the false. You're actually here. Faker. Make some room. It's fake. Alright, let's go get this. Let me prove to you that this is dumb. Doesn't work.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Let's see what I can do. I don't know, it depends. So I don't have pharaohs. Let's keep that in mind. I don't have pharaohs, so don't self-proc. Remind myself of that. No self-proc of the fire. No eat fire self. Don't do. Please don't burn self. You can do this.
We rule this out.
This is the fake. I made a mistake. This is the fake one. Oh, he exploded. Do you see? There's the nice part of being at range with this build. Another explosion. Guy's on fire. Takes more damage.
15 seconds. Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Oh no, I'm reloading. I'm stuck. Stuck reloading because my guy was on 0. Ah, no. I had that too. There are 3 people here.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
Well, I was doing a good job of managing that at least. That was tough. Thank you. Actually working better. Should have covered a cover. So I ended up burning myself.
Yeah, what's up, Blackout?
It's unfortunate. Was he respectfully doing my dance without the song?
Confirm.
I
Rogue
wonder.
status no longer active.
I do know a senpai. I don't think it's that one. But you see how it can be difficult. That worked surprisingly better. I don't know what to say. Wait, it wasn't supposed to stand a chance. I don't know. Hey, I'm taking applause as compliments. What do you mean? Why aren't applause compliments? What was he trying to say? I do it for the applause, you know. Oh god, I killed myself on a shotgun guy. It's all for nothing. It's a mistake. Ah, you see, it was a clever ruse. It's all a clever ruse. I deceived you. You thought I was stupid and killed. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Well, there might be more reason to play this build than I thought. Maybe I will do some more PvE. Oh, this is cool spot. I like that. I like that a lot.
Bitch.
See. Do it again. Oh, he didn't do. Oh, what do you mean the best thing you learned today, too? Don't give me that shit 60 and 6. I've been putting out a lot. I've been
Attention.
espousing
Hazard levels normal.
knowledge. I've been giving out the good stuff today, huh? There's a lot to know about FireCrest. There's some shit. A lot of different ways to build this fucker. I'm giving you one of many today, and I will give you many more throughout this week. So I don't want to even hear it. I don't want to even hear it. God damn it. Shit. You gotta here's another little Fruit of the Loom for you guys. A little Undertale. Here's when you got this much electronics, you might notice that you get your signature back a lot quicker. You don't even need your things like Determined, but they help. Determined sure does. Schmucks. God damn it. Trying my best here, guy. It's only so much. Alright, so what did we learn? We need to do the cover to cover. We gotta stay away from exploding dead bodies. We gotta try not to fight 3 people at the same time. If we can do that, we might do okay. We'll figure it out. If anything, FireCrest is great managing groups. You should be also in a group so you can manage a group fighting a group. But that is a thing you do. You are crowd control. You are the warlock. You are the hunter with the traps. You are doing that for you. That is the thing you do. Right? That's your specialty. You know, to try and make that happen for your teammates. They want that out of you. They believe in you. At least they're pretending to. Oh, he exploded, and now I'm on fire. I wish I had pharaohs. It only made sense if you had pharaohs. Here he goes, too. That is a huge radius. That is, like, bigger than the damn... airburst. When they explode, man. They're not fucking off. That's pretty crazy. Let's let the airburst out. Let it do its thing. You scare off a couple of schmucks. While you're reloading, you do your cover to cover. Remember your mechanics. That way when you pop up, you're shooting. It's a solid play. Reload. Cover. There you go. Shooting this thing. You know what might be for this? This guy right here. Police up. Kill a hostile with a 10% chance of filling cities. That's one thing that might make sense on a FireCrest if you want to have burn resist but no ammo on any of your shit. Like you want that backpack roll to be burn resist because you set yourself on fire all the time? Well, there you go. Let your turret get you your ammo back. That's a way to do it. Cover to cover. Boom. Damage up. Why am I on fire? Get off of me. Cover to cover. A lot of fire over there. How am I gonna... Oh, I set myself on fire. Oh, God. Maybe I should have the immune. 7 seconds of immune sounds really good right now. I don't have my Pharaoh's mask. That's the thing I should be running. Oh god. Oh, it's all pain. It's all misery. Oh god. Okay. Okay, it's fine. No, everything's going according to plan. I'm a master tactician. See, I had you deceived.
Updating coordinates.
It was all just a clever ruse. You thought I was going to die, being a stupid player in the Dark Zone, running between so many elite NPCs. No, clever ruse. It's a clever ruse. It's emoji. I was gonna invite that guy, but that's emoji. We flipped him already. Oh no! He's still hanging out, being a bud. Oh no! I am gonna shoot him in the back for this. I'm gonna make him do.
Keep the pressure on. Got another tango.
Supply box will expire.
God, I'm gonna die. Ah!
Really think you can hide from me? Holy shit.
Update.
I guess nobody
Supply
gets
drops have
it.
terminated.
I can invite him back. Maybe flip him one more time. See if he's into it. I'm gonna hide from in case he's vengeful. Oh, buddy. He's in the area. Some stuff. He's been farming his way south. Maybe. Hope. We against hope. Rope cutting, we'll call it. We'll keep it short today. I already was streaming for an hour before this. To the abyss. That was YouTube not doing the right thing, so it's fine. Do it right. We'll do it right next time. Oh, buddy. Alright. Moment, please, while I set this up. Ugh. Last thing on the itinerary. Somebody's right outside this thing. I hope it's not the vengeful types. Oh. It's definitely the skill power dude. He's working his way to the mall. What I'll do is queue building. And we will meet. Are FireCrest fire bullets the same damage as normal ones? I would assume. I couldn't tell you though. I don't know if anyone's done any testing on that. It's not, no clue. Text on the thing is that burning targets, oh no, fire bullets have a 2% chance to cause an enemy to burn. Whether or not that is the fire burn of fire bullet is up to interpretation. Don't know. I think it is a fire bullet. I think it's just infinite fire bullets at 2% proc. But you're assuming a lot, you know, whenever you make an assumption like that. These devs, they like to fuck with shit.
We can't let it spread.
God. Where am I? Help. Help. Am I okay now? Are we... okay. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think it, yeah, I think it is the regular fire bullets. I don't know for sure though. You can never know. You gotta actually test it.
Exiting.
Compare it to the other fire bullets. I don't feel like it's fair to make that assumption yet. See, he's doing that one. He probably saw me and was not.
Warning. Readings indicate this area
thrilled.
is contaminated.
Oh, hey, buddy. Piece of shit. Explode. God, gotta learn to do someday.
Don't let them run. Make sure you get them all. Hands up.
And the Pharaoh's max. Sons of bitches. I am FireCrest. Oh god.
Area secure.
I'm blowing up on me. Oh, I hate it so much. So aggravating. Oh man. It's not great. It's not great. When they explode on you like that, I don't appreciate it. I do not appreciate it when they explode.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
I would wish for them to stop doing. So I think I'm too far out for this road. Yeah, I'm too. Ain't gonna happen. If I had noticed it sooner. checkpoint. Wait for that one dude to extract the DT8. Make a nice short 2-hour stream. Concise. Let me know in the comments or whatever. Are we all agreed that FireCrest needs that Pharaohs, or am I fucking nutty? Should we stay at range and just hope we don't blow ourselves up with exploding bodies? Is it something that's not a big deal? Just boost your fire resist. Is that... I don't know. Like, I'm not really... Because if we can all agree that Pharaohs should be on here, then I know which way to take this week. Because I have ideas for different 5-pieces. So there's definitely going to be a 5-piece for sure. I'm going to do a 5-piece build. But I have 2 variants. I could definitely do more than one. T60 and 6 talking my... Tell me, pretty baby, what you whisper in my...
Can't find this stuff back at the base.
Just whisper those sweet nothings in my ear all the time, 60 and 6. Yes, it depends on play style. Yes. So I'll show everything. I'll show everything I got. As well, I might make a 4-parter. Do each day. I might do a stream a day and just make them short so that YouTube can upload them quickly. Yes. 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 Let's see. Figure it out. Oh no. This seems like a plan. A different plan. Not a great plan. A plan. I can do that. Plus, I want to do... Desperately, I want to do that, what was it? The, Denizen's Guide. I really want to get that Denizen's Guide out of the way, because we're going to have new players out the ass in, like, the next 2-3 weeks. They're going to be all over the fucking Dark Zone, and I'm not going to have time to hold everybody's fucking hands. So I need to get that out, and I need to put that on the Division subreddit and get it over with. And I'll make a little playlist. I'll make a very specific playlist on the channel. Be a very specific one. Here is the Denizen's Guide to the Dark Zone. Quit being wet hot garbage. It comes to just existing in here. There are dead bodies everywhere. Why are you upset about dying?
You're gonna buy something, huh?
Why do you think killing is winning? Like, there's so much... There's so much, like, we have to go over. And I have to make it short and concise and probably scripted and do it completely unedited. Because I don't want to edit things because I don't have the software or the money for it. Hot garbage. It's free real estate. Okay. That's fine. We can still do it. We can still do it. It's plausible. Oh, there he's gonna be right there. He's gonna be right over there. And I'm like, oh. Yep, he's gone. Okay. This is the one. We're gonna get him. Call it a day. This'll be the one. So what playstyles am I gonna display? Do the face tanker. We'll do the do a... You know what? You need an MDR build. MDR though, man, it feels like MDR has taken some serious hits in the past couple patches. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Has anybody noticed anything weird about MDR? It used to be the shit, man, especially on FireCrest. But this thing has not been working real well for me. Having a hard time figuring out why, too. I used to run this one on a no, this one this one on a what was it called? It was a Sentry's mark or Sentry's call, whatever. Whatever. It's a Sentry's build, whatever. Whatever. Point is, I was marking people with this thing. I liked it a bunch. I also ran it on the FireCrest. Headshot damage, competent. It's a good way to balance, because you were able to run like 6K firearms, 5 to 6K firearms, and you still had like 5 to 6K electronics. So your turret was halfway decent, you did a lot of damage, you were a glass cannon, but you also had the shield, so it worked out. It was nice. And then you use this urban MDR anywhere from like 30 to 40 feet, and it was halfway decent. I had a vert grip on the thing. The problem now is this thing bucks. I don't know what happened. They changed the recoil on the MDR or something. I don't know what happened, but it whips every fucking where now. I don't know what happened. It's somewhat upsetting. I'm trying to make it work. By Joker real quick. Yep.
New agent has joined your team.
When I'm done talking, I can invite you while I'm talking. You know, it's not like I can't do one or the other.
Blah blah blah.
I mean, I just giving me shit over nothing. I swear. I'm wrapping it up anyways. You're coming in high and tight. There's gonna be like a fucking one more extraction. I'm gonna cut it and then I'm gonna be done. This is it. It's over. I streamed for like an hour to the void. It was awful. What's even this week? Extract items, manhunt rogues. Oh, so I should piss off everybody. Killing manhunt rogues is points now. So I'm gonna go troll heavy this week.
Yeah, man. Extract everything.
Yeah, extract everything, sure. But you gotta pepper these guys who camp the checkpoints. You gotta give them the biz. Get them in their feels so they're stuck in this infinite loop of manhunt deaths. You get all these kills.
Alright, so contamination just finished.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this guy. He just finished Plaza. He's gonna walk up on this guy. So I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna get the depot real quick. I'm gonna cleanse the depot. Clear it out of this LMB nonsense, and then I'm gonna wrap this up by cutting that rope. Cut that rope.
Then you can turn the stream off and we can really get down to business.
I'm gonna go eat.
I'm cooking dinner right now.
Quit telling everybody we do the really nasty shit after the stream. You don't need to tell them that. Don't ruin it for them. Stream, you're still special. I love you guys. Don't let him make you think you're not.
Hey. We'll have none of that.
Oh my god. I'll aim eventually. It'll happen.
Hostiles incoming.
Ah, a multi-wave.
Rolled with it. It's not art. It's coming up.
Oh, and behind me. You're bleeding. I'm not worried about you. Put your Fisher Price toys away.
Oh my god. Oh, I'll aim someday. So bad. I can't. Embarrassing now. I'm so aware of it. Because I watch back all the footage and everything. I get to watch myself miss half a clip worth of LMG over and over again. It's rough. I see why everyone's running the fucking aim assists. They stream.
Bleed, baby, bleed. Run for cover, bleed.
Oh god.
Take that position! Keep your heads down! Let's end this!
I'm safe now. Done it. A good job. Who's this guy? What's he do? It wasn't him extracting south, it was somebody else.
We're missing somebody.
What are we missing?
Hasn't cleared yet.
Oh, that's a sniper over there. It's like the entrance.
Aha.
Area secure.
Alright.
It's this other guy. He clicked Alice and then he just disappeared. NPCs are fighting us just east. It's NPCs fighting each other. Oh, he did boiler. Okay. Okay. He's up here. Looking for it. Gonna do it. Giving him.
Got some ammo.
Attention. Exiting dark zone.
You need to look at this.
Now entering a safe area.
And everybody's sassing me like what I did is
Dashes.
I've done wrong.
Measure.
I don't know what I've done wrong, but Getting a lot of sass. So what's this guy's game? It's the only thing. Is like he should be extracting. Like he did. There are about 7 locations worth. Unless you know what.
Yeah, but he's picking and choosing what he wants, you know.
Yeah, you know he might be doing the ones that have high chances of
Classes.
multi-boss, not classies, multi-bosses. He's doing the global event.
Right.
He's trying
Yeah.
he's farming for the global event and he's not actually.
And those are cleaners, you know. That's LMB territory, man. The bosses are cleaners. So, I mean, if he's doing the alley and the nest, those are all LMB, man. We're in this. The bosses for that are cleaners.
Yeah, but he also did Palace and Plaza, and then he did the Boiler. Like, it doesn't matter. These are just
Right.
these are places that often get respawns. Except
Right,
for the Plaza.
so-
Plaza I never
but-
seen a respawn, but Palace gets it. Furnace does
The alley,
mall.
the nest.
Yeah, like he did all those.
Because the mass is the trench mass for 50 cleaner bosses. So,
Oh.
you know.
I see. Well, maybe he's going to go do this North Extraction. Otherwise, I think he might be doing Basement right now. That'd be the only thing I could think of.
Well,
Well, we got one in DZ5. Or 4.
spoilers done.
I don't got anything good on me. I'm going to warp down and get this one. Should be a Div Tech raid.
Got 1 and 4, got 1 and 1. You
Yeah,
know.
one is. You know how I feel about one.
I know. I went in and grabbed a load of purple boxes earlier.
You're not wrong.
Backup activated. System
You're
rebooted.
not wrong.
Purple boxes. So, you know. Div Tech, man. Div Tech.
Don't say that. I'm gonna go load up on blue boxes and come up to DZ9. See if I can get somebody to cut my
that
rope.
would be. I used to
Hey,
do
hold
that.
up, hold up. Hold up. Don't get pinged. Yeah, you see, they're already killing each other down there. Down at 1.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Yeah, see, he's fighting for that box right now. Stay hidden. I'm gonna move up.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Extraction has been sabotaged. We've lost the package.
Just stealing fire. That's all it is. Did my part. Get anything?
I got like 4 sealed caches. You know, Div Tech.
Ah. Phooey. You can extract it here.
I'm gonna go over here and clean out this contaminated right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna clean you
If I
out.
don't die. That freaking shotgunner.
Warning. You are now in contaminated area.
Damn, that thing cleaned you out, buddy.
Got something good on that one.
Contamination event detected. Street level.
I was lucky I didn't set myself on fire right then.
Rising below street level.
Right on that one. Oh, hey. Oh, bleed. Hey, pop. Ah, shit, dude. It's a bleed. It's a bleed. It's bleed. Bleed. Careful. Careful. Hide for a moment, would you? Don't. You don't have to. 1 second. Ah, you didn't have to do that. Now he's gonna bleed out. Oh, no. You had 1 second left.
Contamination level critical below strength level. Now leaving the contaminated area.
Still want that guy up north stuff, but I don't think he's gonna extract. I think I'm gonna call it for now. I think I've done what I
Alright.
needed to do. I'm gonna get on out of here.
Alright, man.
I'll probably be back on after I eat, but I'll see you
Alright, man. Later.
later. That's enough for tonight, I think. FireCrest. Seen enough of it, I think. You can make your own choices on your own build. I already know what it's about. We're doing the workshop. How we always do it, right? You gotta give it a go, though, huh? Gotta give it a go. Make your choices on how you build it. This was just a prototype. I'm gonna make some wild fucking changes to this thing. Next time you see it, it ain't gonna look like this. We're gonna try some stuff, huh? Indirect fire. When you're running those electronics builds, it's indirect. You're a support unit. I don't want to catch you out there trying to face tank some predator. Striker, don't do it. It's not good for you. It's bad for your health. But next time you see this one, we're gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna show you what a 673 looks like, and you build it for face tanking. And you set yourself ablaze. Power up with the power of fire. Next comes the Phoenix. From the ashes, the garbage pile. We'll see what happens. Adrenaline really fucks everything up. That build is hard to run because of adrenaline specifically, but hey, we're gonna tack Link in, motherfucker. We're gonna try and end him quick. Fuck that shit. Let's go. P2H Stream Workshop. Thank you for coming out. Sorry for the late stream. I've been P2H. You've been a schmuck. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Somebody has to win, and it should be you. P2H, out.